I'm Yoko. Today I'm here to talk about the Tiananmen Square Massacre, which was caused on this day, June 4th, 26 years ago. According to BBC, in the spring of 1989, more than 1 million Chinese students and workers occupied Beijing's Tiananmen Square and began the largest political protest in communist China's history. 6 weeks of protest ended with the Beijing massacre of June 3rd to June 4th. It is a historical tragedy that the Chinese government has been trying to hide ever since. That is because the Chinese civilians were slaughtered indiscriminately by the Chinese military with guns and even tanks that ran over them, over living human beings. What the victims wanted was to be under the rule of law instead of people. What they wanted was democratization instead of the ongoing dictatorship that they were not happy with. This massacre is something that should never be forgiven and never be forgotten. However, the Chinese government today won't even allow the citizens to Google the Tiananmen Square Massacre, for example. They won't let them access to YouTube even, because they know what would happen if they didn't. How on earth does the Chinese government deserve to first deprive the precious lives of the citizens and then the right to know? What they're doing to their own citizens is far from being fair. While keeping their deadly sin as a secret to their citizens, the Chinese government has been occupying and oppressing other Asian areas, such as Tibet, Uyghur, and Inner Mongolia, for no valid reasons. Thousands of people from the Chinese military have been sent to those places, and if the local people don't obey them, they don't get to live, at least as humans. On Tuesday, senior Pentagon officials acknowledged for the first time that China is placing weapons on artificially constructed islands in the South China Sea. The president of the Philippines has just said yesterday that China is behaving like Nazi Germany there. As I have briefly introduced, considering the history of the Tiananmen Square Massacre in the past and what the government has been doing to this day, you should all be able to tell the thoughts behind the words of the president. In summary, I'd like to say that the Chinese government ignores rules, they torture and slaughter people for no valid reasons, and along the way, they label us Japanese as atrocious so that they think that their history can be hidden, and so that they think that they can tear apart the relationships that we have with our cooperative nations. So I'll say that now is the very time for us that seek for the true world peace to all unite, even with the people in China. May the souls of the victims of the Tiananmen Square Massacre rest in peace. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.